The tension of the machine does not need to be a mystery, and it often gets blamed for things that it's not its fault. A lot of times all people need to do is change the needle, put quality thread in, make sure the bobbin's in the bobbin case correctly before you start adjusting tension. So tension normally we just want to leave at 4. That's the most basic setting. Now I'm stitching a really wide and long zigzag because this is a great way to test and see how the stitch is really looking. This is what we do in our service department. So I also have 2 different colors of thread in the machine. So I've got pink on one side and green on the other. So can you see that I'm getting a little bit of red on the back or pink on the back? We definitely have a little bit more than we need. So I'm going to tighten this top tension. You want it so there's just a little tiny dot. Now notice I went up to 5. Now it's okay to move the tension, by the way. So if you have little fingers that come visit your sewing room and you notice the tension's been turned up to 9, no problem, just turn it back. Easy as that. But I always go up a whole number or a whole number and a half to really see if I'm changing the result. Now, because I've got 2 different threads and probably 2 different weights of thread, that's why I'm needing to change it a little bit. So by increasing that top tension, I'm putting more pull on the red thread, so it pulls more to the top. So I'm getting a little bit better. I like that, but maybe a little bit more in addition. So just depends. And now if you see the green thread coming up to the top side, now we know we had to have too much tension, and that means we'd lower it. And you just kind of find it until it looks best on your fabric. So what I'm looking for, this is just perfect. Just a little tiny dot, not the loops. I want a little dot because that's really where it's meeting in the middle of the 2 fabrics. So just play with it, and as you notice, it really, you can either go higher or lower. If you don't know which way to go, well, one's going to make it worse, one's going to make it better. So just play with that a little bit, but make sure that's after you've checked everything out. You've cleaned your machine, you've oiled it, and you have a good quality thread on the machine. So look for this. This is a great little test to see that your machine is balanced correctly.